And may I now invite Srimati Neha Shrivastava, Head of Sales and Marketing, Thales India Private Limited. She is currently working as Head of Sales and Marketing at Thales India Private Limited. Thales has been presenting in India since 1953. Headquartered in Noida, the company has other operational offices and sites in Bengaluru, Gurgaon, Hyderabad, Mumbai, and Pune, amongst others. Over 1,800 employees are working with Thales and its joint ventures in India. Since the beginning, Thales has been playing an essential role in India's growth story by sharing the technologies and expertise in defense, transport, aerospace, and digital identity and security markets. And may I invite you, ma'am, to kindly do your presentation. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Good day to everyone. And thank you very much, Real Analysis, to give Thales opportunity to present us on this digital platform. So we have today, the topic is on innovation and emerging technology in AFC by Thales. And with me, I have my colleague, marketing manager, Carlota, also present to this webinar. So to go to the next slide, first I would like to introduce Thales, what we are. We are present in India since 1953, and if you talk about globally, we are present since years, and in 68 countries we are present with 83,000 employees around the globe. Especially because the seminar is for India purpose. So in India we are present for especially for the AFC system since 2001, and we have our prestigious client Delhi Metro and Gurgaon Metro. Apart from the AFC, Thales is also present in other domains like signaling and telecommunication, and we have served Indian metros, Delhi Metro, Bangalore Metro for Thales subsystem also. Now, if you talk about Thales innovation in terms of AFC ticketing and what we do, what we offer around the globe, and especially on the Indian part also. So I hand it over to Carlota, my marketing manager, who is going to introduce about Thales products and policies for AFC business in India. Thank you, Carlota. Hand it over to you.
Thank you, Neha. Good day to everyone. I'm very pleased to present you Thales solutions and an overview of Thales insights on the ticketing industry. So I will first start with account-based and contactless EMV solutions. Then I'll go through our mobile ticketing insights, and to finish, I will present another overview of our latest ticketing innovations. So in terms of account-based ticketing, for those who are hearing this here and there and are not sure about what this means, account-based ticketing is about having the travel's accounts, and the traveler data is stored at the back office. This is what enables for all the many innovations and all the many solutions I'll be presenting after this. And the shift is that the data is no longer stored on the card or is no longer a paper, but it's stored in the IT system, and the media becomes the identifier for the traveler. Then you might also have heard of contactless EMV. So contactless EMV is an account-based system that accepts the Eurocard, MasterCard, Visa bank cards that are rolled out all over the world. And for instance, if you rolled out a ticketing system that accepts EMV, this is meaning that everyone from any country in the world who has a Visa card is able to come and use the public transportation in this system without any other system. So please remember that CEMV is International Payment Standards, and we can state here that the validation at the front end equipment to accept the bank cards needs to obey the validation, the rules and the certification published by the banking authorities, such as Eurocard, MasterCard, and Visa, which are called international standards, edited by the EMV Co certification body. Note that our devices do comply with these certifications, and they can accept the bank card, but they do not create a bank transaction. The transaction is scripted and handled in the ticketing system. These solutions are also open to open loop, which means or schemes based on country-specific cards, such as NCMC card, with dedicated transit zone, as I will detail further. So what is to remember is that the contactless bank card is used as a travel media. Regarding our system that accepts the contactless bank cards as travel media, we can say it's called TransCity. We've been developing it for several years now, so this is a product on shelf. We can customize for our system, our customers, sorry. And the main assets of the platform TransCity handles the core fare services, which are all the fare rules, the price you need the travelers to pay for the system. It also handles the customer services with the help desk and creation and management of the accounts. It handles also the operation with supervision of the equipments, and of course financial services. And from the platform you will be able to have data for business intelligence purposes. One thing that is important to know is that TransCity ticketing platform is available either on premises. We will be installing it in your data room and configured for you, or it can also be available hosted in a cloud for local or regional mobility. It is cloud ready solution. So we do have open interfaces for integration, and we handle multimodal, multi-operator customer journeys, as we've been doing in our card-centric system for several decades. So what is an EMV compliant ticketing solution system? As I've mentioned before, this is about associating the ticketing world with the banking world. So you have at the bottom of the slide what is happening in the stations, and the traveler taps in, and the ticketing system handles the risk management, the authorization request, and then handles all the transaction logs, tap in and that tap outs. It calculates the price and then sends a price, sends a settlement request to the banking system, and at the bank they have the information that a certain amount of money is due to the transport operator. What is important to know is that these transactions comply with the PCI DSS and all the security rules that are to apply, and they are crypted all along the process. Processing, and no data can be clearly seen at the back office. Then so as we said, the EMV ticketing integrates international standard cards by design, but can also be customized to local schemes. We've done that before in South Africa, and this can be done also for NCMC cards. So what we've done already in EMV is here the example in South Africa. So as you can see, this is a multimodal system with trains, buses, and parking. So this is a park and ride system we've rolled out in 2010 for card-centric solutions, and we've upgraded it in 2018 to accept EMV bank cards as a transport media. Of course, it is PCI DSS certified, and it also accepts the N-Dot bank card, which is a bank card scheme specific to South Africa. So this is customized totally for our GoTrain customer. In terms of EMV references, we've also rolled out a project in the Netherlands. So the aim of the project was to add the EMV feature on an existing scheme. So same thing as in GoTrides, a customer we had before in a card-centric scheme, and we rolled out the EMV feature to accept bank card international EMV bank cards as a travel media. So this is currently under development and will be rolled out in January 2022. So these two are examples of transitioning from card-centric to open payment systems. And we can show you here how our devices are designed to accept card-centric QR code and bank cards. You can see here the main machine interface at the gates in the stations, and our devices are certified Visa ready for transit. So this is on the shelf ready for EMV integration. Then, as announced before, I will provide you an overview of the solutions we've been doing on mobile ticketing solutions. So this time, this is no longer about traveling your bank card, but rather with your mobile. So my smartphone is my travel media. We've rolled out a solution for RTE in the Netherlands in 2019. Which is interoperable with bus, tram, metro, ferry. So we used to have the card-centric interoperable system in that country, and we added the mobile ticketing feature for and this allowed passengers for less queuing, and they can purchase the ticket on their smartphone wherever they are before entering the traveling system. In terms of mobile ticketing, please note that Thales integrates also mobile ticketing digital solutions from former Gemalto, which is a card emulation system. We have references in Hong Kong and in Paris and in several cities in France, in which people are able to add their card-centric card into the smartphone and then travel digitally with the smartphone. This is card emulation solution. We've also have rolled out barcode and QR code ticketing solutions in several countries, and people are able to travelers are able to buy the QR code from a website and then download the QR code on their mobile phone, and they can then present the phone at the gate, as you can see here. And this is, for instance, the case in the city of Bordeaux in France, where people are traveling with their mobiles and they have a dynamic QR code to validate their travel. So now we can turn to ticketing innovations. I'm going to present you an overview of all the innovations we are working on, either for the access of the traveler, or to ease the purchase of tickets. So we will start with the purchase of tickets. Our standpoint was how to improve the user experience for purchasing tickets, because after all, we've had for decades machines we use to purchase ticket, and so we've had integrated voice command inside the ticket vending machine. Concretely, this means that the traveler does not need to carry about what he has to select or etc. The person just turns to the machine and says, a ticket to New Delhi Central Station, please. And then follows an interaction from the machine that asks the questions: how many tickets do you want? Is that a ticket for Central Station that you need? The person can say yes or no, and this is totally hands-free, so to speak. Then the payment is contactless, and this removes from the traveler the pain to dive into the menus and search for all the stations and type of tickets available. The machine will suggest the best ticket for the traveler. The solution is currently a proof of concept and is available in 6 European languages, but can be developed in more languages, of course. Another innovation that we have designed for Hong Kong and our MTR customer was about reviewing the ergonomics of the ticket selling. So instead of having a menu with a long list of tickets available, travelers in Hong Kong are able to select the destination they are going from the map, and they will see exactly the path they will be using. The ticket vending machine integrates an help desk. If the person is in trouble to purchase the ticket, he can press a button and call for assistance. From the help desk, the employee is able to remotely command the TVM or to print a ticket, with which the traveler can go to the ticket office and explaining that I have an issue in my card, or here you have what in the ticket, what is going on, etc. So this is from a centralized help desk somewhere in the city to provide assistance to every point of sale in a metro network, or bus network, actually. So let's turn now to the improvements to the passage logic. We've been working on better fraud detection with a 3D sensor to detect the traveler when he goes through the gate. It better detects the children, the backpacks, the bicycles, the strollers, and it improves fraud control and detection. Thanks to the passage logic being installed up from the gates, it allows for slimmer gates because there is less hardware integrated inside, and it guarantees the passenger flow of to 60 person per minute, which is quite appropriate for very busy systems. You can see here the same solution that we have rolled out in Dubai. So you have here a picture of Dubai 2020 stations, the new metro for the 2020 Expo. So they do have the latest passage logic from us. And as you can see, they have chosen a different look and feel in the station. So the same technology, but rolled out differently. And Also, in matters of improving always the passage logic and the passenger throughput in the gates, we are currently working in Singapore for a proof of concept of hands-free ticketing. That means that people will be able to go through the gates even without a validation gesture. They will be detected from their smartphone, and the gate will automatically open. So only authorized passengers are detected by the sensors in the stations, and the gate opens automatically when the system has confirmed that the passenger is an authorized passenger. And to finish with, I'm going to present you the facial recognition solution we are currently working on. So this is again about smoothing the access to the transport system, and this time this is the face is your ticket. So it's about having an transport operator application. From the application, the person can take a picture, and then the face is what is recognized from the system to grant access inside. And the traveler is detected when he comes close to the gate, and the gate automatically opens up. So this is an overview of what we can discuss regarding account-based ticketing and all the innovations on mobile ticketing, contactless, and new technologies to better access the transport system. If you have further questions, Neha and I would be pleased to answer you. Please do not hesitate to write us an email. Thank you.